Hi, hello. It's me. It's the weasel. And I'm not feeling like it today. So, Disney Speedstorm? Sure, I guess. Also, Frigid, why are you playing? Frigid, get your own game, damn it. Um, Anywho, I see Zowo. Hi, hello. That's weird that you're here this early, but hi. Zowo was sent an arrive emote, which is extremely threatening. Chip, hi, hello. Chip says hello, Weasel, Speedy, and Stormy again. I guess, yeah. Also, Frigid Silver, hi, hello. Frigid Silver says disc knee.
You just hang with old Baloo, you'll be all right.
Quick eater event. Yeah, I know. The season ended. Frigid Silver says disc knee quick eater event, and then he meant weather. Right. Okay. Scrappy, hi, hello. Scrappy says to speed and to storm. Hello, my dearest. Hey, smooch, in a heart. Yep. So if the season ended, wait, part three? What do you mean part three? Oh, are we doing a whole new one? Ugh. I thought these were just part two, one and part two. I guess. Sure, maybe we'll. Okay, if we unlock somebody else that is not Dash, then yeah, sure, of course. Anyways, hi. It's Friday and I'm really tired, and I didn't feel like thinking of anything like different to play or whatever. So I just said, this is easy enough. So this is what I'm doing. Also, love to see the textures loading in real time.
It's gonna be a cinch.
Have a good race, everybody.
What? Wait. My controller is not responding. Are you kidding me? Wait, what? Really? Oh no, what? Oh, that's not great. What do you mean? Okay, that's a great way to start. Nothing is working. Come on. Come on. Do your thing. Nope. Nope. Straight up, it's not working. And I'm pretty sure I know exactly why. I know why. I know why this thing is not working. Stryback, hi, hello. Stryback says Neum 2.0. Well, more like 3, but yeah. Fraser says the game actually is very fun. I mean, yeah. So, weird bug that the control does work here, but not in the races. That's really odd. Chip said, oh no. Fraser says super start. You shush.
Exactly how fast can we go?
Strayback sent a keck emote. Really?
Okay, everybody, I'm ready.
I'm glad about this vehicle.
This is gonna be rough.
Is this? Okay, please. Shoot. Why is this not? So the menu controls work, but not the actual things. Chip says the music is kind of loud. Fix it on your end. But no, hold on. I think it has to do with something. And that something is me plugging this thing in. Something happened while I was setting things up, and that's that the Steam Deck went to sleep. The Steam Deck actually went to sleep. Oh, and now I can't hear that thing. But yeah, the Steam Deck went to sleep while I was setting things up, and that may have caused some kind of bug in the control end. I'm not sure. Scrappy says, "Oh dear," and an "oh no" face.
Yeah, man.
Okay, it says controller is connected. Okay. Okay, now act like it.
Just here to help.
Act like it. Dang it. Freezer says bear.
What, are we on vacation here?
Have a good race, everybody.
What? Why is this happening? Okay, I have a slight suspicion of what I think may be happening. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Stuff is kind of really weird right now. Freezer says, Violet, have we been on vacation here? You live here. Yeah. Chip says, and they go nowhere. So there's a lot of different factors that could be affecting why this thing is not working properly. Because the menus work, like the menus respond.
You name it, and I'll do it.
The menus work, but then not this part.
We can do this.
So before I explain what I did, I'm gonna see if it actually does anything. I think okay, I think this does it. I think this does it. Or not. This doesn't. Did they kill like Switch controller support? No. Oh, all the controls are fucked up. They are very, very, very messed up. Okay. No. No. Just no. No, 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 no. I can't believe this is happening to me right now. I believe I must do my do, and I must Mountain Dew the do. Meaning, I actually need to restart the Steam Deck. Oh boy. Freed Services, damn, weasel phobia. Yeah, this is very weasel phobic of this thing. So, I don't know what may have like caused some kind of like weird issue with the game. Wow, it's like this is wacky. I never get like problems of this kind. I'm almost certain that it had to do with the Steam Deck falling asleep while I had it plugged in, and then waking it up while it was plugged in, because that seems to cause weird stuff to happen. It has happened before. So I just said, okay, I need to restart it. Yeah, I know. Okay, so to recreate the conditions of the last time that I streamed this game, first the game's on. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay, so I turned it back on. Cool. Okay, now with the screen on, I plug it in onto here. And then it's plugged in and Treble, what are you doing there? Treble, I'm in the middle of a stream. Can you not? Treble, why? Why do you do this? Okay. Thanks for your contribution. Okay, so now that it's plugged in, I can launch the game normally. So I'm just gonna launch it. And we're gonna see if the race actually works. If that fixes it, then yeah, I basically had to restart the Steam Deck for this. Scrappy says, Chip says, watch Treble go. And Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of Treble shooting. Oh, okay, that's good. That's actually really good. That's what's going on. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man.
That makes sense. Thank you. So yeah, Treble shooting.
What's the assignment?
I like that even when it's not a Six Legends stream, we still have to see the dragons somewhere. They're gonna become like a staple. They're gonna become a staple of the stream. Oh, finally it works. Okay, here's the thing. I need to reverse the controls. For that, I need to actually change something in the settings, which is kind of difficult to do, because if I go into the settings for the Steam Deck, one of the things that I must pass is the some menus which briefly show stuff on the side that is kind of revealing. So I'd rather not go into the Steam settings online. So yeah, okay, hold on. Okay, I think that fixes it. Frigid Silver says Treble fixed it. I'm gonna give Treble the credit, sure. I swear, if Setsuki shows up, this is gonna make no sense. No, I mean, Setsuki's not gonna show up. Like that would be odd, considering this is not his game. But we should send that clip to Setsuki though. Be like, hey, your boy showed up in my stream even though I'm not streaming Six Legends. And somehow it fixed it. Okay, well, everything's normal now. Everything's normal and cool. I just had to restart my Steam Deck, and then Treble showed up and just banged it with a hammer, and that fixed it. So thanks, Treble. Always a helpful boy. Because yeah, Treble was not there before I restarted the Steam Deck, so he pretty much just showed up and did that. Left without an explanation. Whoa, what the hell is this power? I don't know what that power up was. What is that? What am I doing? I'm gonna have to read the description for this power. I mean, if I do get him, because right now it... Also, why is everybody so much faster than me? I don't get it. Usually these races are piss easy. Why is this one actually competitive? Why are you winning? You're not supposed to win. It's the first round of the third part of the thing. It's supposed to be easy. It's the first stage. Dang it. Seasons be damned. Okay, I'm okay.
Still got it.
Free services. No, wait, hold on. Stravik says treble be like, and then a tap tap emote. Chip says thank you, treble. Free services, may I add them? Sure, I guess. Stravik says, oh god damn it. You aren't the only one who has to restart something, BRB. Oh, oof. Scrappy says, this is why you're the perfect treble represent, Rick. I mean, well, treble? XD. Oh yeah, I've been, I'm not gonna say exactly role-playing as treble, but I kinda like changed my icon and name on another server to basically be treble, just for fun. And yeah, I don't know, it's been fun. I get form euphoria when I do that kind of silly thing. Faded Silver, thanks for the clip of Setsuki's gift. And Scrappy says, I swear to God, I'm going to chase that high of seeing you type the blush at me until we meet. I didn't know it was gonna be. Damn it, Dash! I didn't know it was gonna be that meaningful. Chip says euphoria. I like that. That's a good one. Oh my gosh! Jump scared by. Okay. So the reason why I wanted to stream this game is because I just wanted to just like shoot the shit and just have something in the background while I talk. Because that's fairly easy to do when I play games like these. So today's topic is gonna be and that's a blank. That's basically me leaving a blank there. Right now, what I feel the most is I'm incredibly full. Earlier, let's say I ate a lot. I normally like don't eat that much, especially because like I portion control way more now. But I ate a little bit too much today. And then I had a snack after eating, which it wasn't because I was hungry. I did it because I had leftovers that I needed to like finish in a different way. Essentially, I have a tube of barbecue Pringles here in my room that's calling my name, and I don't want to hear la 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 la. I'm not listening. Why is everybody so like fast in this this set of races? Because usually they're pushovers. Why are they not being pushovers right now? They're supposed to be. They're supposed to let me win. I like it when the game just lets me win. Wait. Scrappy says, I'd straight up been waiting to make you blush since we met LMAO. I feel like I did it before though. Scrappy says, I'm surprised it wasn't apparent. X3 face. I feel like I did it before though. Free services, I thought it was just me being bad. No, they are harder. No, this season is definitely harder. It started harder. Usually the first races in a season are very easy. What's the level here? I gotta check what the level is.
We can use our power.
Wait, what is this?
Right?
Win the race and drift for at least 10 seconds. Okay.
I'm a super.
Recommended level 20. Oh. Oh boy, I think this
What are we waiting for?
this part of the season might actually be like challenging. Well, I was not prepared for that.
Super.
So this seems to be like less than a chill stream. Any hoodle. Considering the other day I already told you about my plans for the following days, which I mean it still covers the days that are following. I'm not quite sure what to tell you about, considering my plans haven't changed much really. I mean, last week I did overtime by checking out a couple of classes. I didn't tell you about that during the week, right? No, because on Monday it was all about 6 Legends, and then on Wednesday it was Wowie Zowie. So I guess I haven't had time to tell you about that. What did I do last Saturday? Let's say that I showed up to sit down at a 4-hour English class and just take notes on it. That is what I do on Saturdays if I'm working overtime. Oof. I just sit there in the corner of a classroom and set up my laptop and everything, and then I just take notes. Just a lot of notes. I saw 2 really weird classes on Saturday. The first class that I saw was English for engineering, which is kind of a weird thing, but we do offer that in the language department. English for engineering, which is a class that you can only take if you've proven that you're good at English. Free Service said, Wowie Zowie. Shrevek says, I'm at the end of my rope. I had to restart my whole laptop just to solve a problem with Discord, and in the process I somehow lost all my tabs. Shrevek says, I'm sorry, I don't think I can be positive tonight. I see you guys later. Oh no, Shrevek is not here. I was gonna tell Stripek that if all your tabs close in your browser, you just have to go, if it's something Chrome or Chrome based, if you go into history, you can actually have a thing that opens all the tabs that you had closed. So it's not a full loss if you don't let it be a full loss. Can somebody tell Stripek about this? Because I wish I had told them in time, but I don't know if they saw it. Nah. Free services at Stripek, feel better, Stripek. I sometimes wish he didn't take things to like I don't know the words in English for this, but it's taking things to like too hard, or like letting them hit directly. I'm like I don't know the exact words for that.
I'm just playing it cool.
Oh, these are back to like level 5, so I'm guessing it was just that. Freddy Silver, thanks for the clip of Rick help for Stripeback. Well, I mean, if he sees the clip, I'm not sure if he will. So there's that. Any hoodle, cause I believe the difficulty went back down. I think I can use other racers that are not my usual ones. So let's Baloo a little.
Right on.
I didn't use Baloo last time, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the classes that I was checking out last time.
May the best monster win. This This'll be as easy as
Scrappy
flicking a
says, "Oh, bye,
fly
strike
off
back,"
a
and a sad face. Nah.
See ya.
Right. So I sat through a class of English for engineering, which is like, it's an English class for sure, but it basically focuses a lot on like terminology used by the engineering field, like in general. So there's a lot of like weird words. Well, I say weird, but they weren't all weird. They're just more advanced terminology that you don't see in like entry-level English classes. Also, there were some words that I didn't even recognize myself, so it's very rare when I go to a class and I actually learn something. Although I couldn't tell you what I learned because I already forgot. My brain just dumps things out now. I think because it knows, like, yes, we're not in school anymore. We can forget things freely. It's fine. We have allowed the machines to take the burden of remembering. No, for real, that's what I do. I don't actively make the effort to remember things myself anymore.
Easy.
Because, I don't know. I just don't do it anymore.
Get loose.
The only things that stick in my mind are like things that actually do like have some relevance, personal relevance to me. Which is not always what you would think would be relevant. Sometimes stuff just kind of sticks. Also, really funny that I'm talking about this in this particular track. But yeah, I think all the way I can summarize that class was just many students, all of them probably like in some kind of engineering program, taking the class just for fun. Because apparently that class is not credited, like it doesn't give you any credits for taking it. So whoever's taking it, they're taking it because they actually want to learn something. It's not for the credits. There's nothing to gain there.
Easy. Delicious. Now that's
Free services. Oh yeah. Oh yo. Free services. Geez, you can tell the level difference. Yeah, here you can actually tell. Okay, yeah, this is like curb stomping territory, which I like. I like the races with lower levels because it allows me to use my faves without worrying about competitiveness. Like
yeah.
when the levels are down, I can use like, you know, Baloo, Figment.
Don't worry about me.
If you can dream it, you can do it.
I love Figment. I like to get to use Figment without worrying that he's too heavy for my playstyle. Right.
It's actually time for a flight of fancy.
Oh, Figment. Jeez, yeah, he's curb stomping. Also, I'm hoping that the fix that I applied for the drift the other day is still working. So far, I don't see many issues. So I'm guessing it probably still is. I love Figgy. And I guess the other class that I sat to watch on Saturday was an advanced Japanese class. And it showed. It definitely showed that it was advanced because the teacher and the students were talking to each other exclusively in Japanese. Really weird to just sit there without understanding much. and still having to take notes. So yeah, when it's an English class, sure, I can tell what's going on in the class. But when it's when it's a Japanese class, I kind of have to infer from context what's going on. Whoa! Hold on. Pause. Oh! I see what happened. Oops. Hold on. I see what happened. I actually forgot to plug in the Steam Deck. You know, I always do that. I forgot this time. I forgot to plug in the Steam Deck, and you know that it loses power if I don't have it plugged in. So, fuck. Okay. Burning. The Steam Deck is very hot. It's very, very hot. Hello? Oh no, not again. Controller, please. Really? Really, controller? Really? Okay. This is just gonna be technical difficulty stream, huh? Is it gonna have the same problem because it disconnected? Because it disconnected, that means that, oh no. Did you go to sleep? Did you actually go to sleep? Because if you went to sleep just because you get slightly disconnected and you're overheating, ow, crap. Oh man, it's actually overheating. Okay, no. Oh, Scrappy says, I went to check and I don't think you ever did blush at something I said before, unfortunately. Ah. And Scrappy says, but you did now and you will in the future. Ooh. Frigid Server says, Figgy Pudding, please. And Frigid Server said, pause. Frigid Server said, Trey will come back. Scrappy says, now you see why technology often upsets me, even after all I do is treat it with love when it listens to me. X__X face. Don't overreact. I'm just gonna say connecting the Steam Deck to capture is janky as hell. It's extremely janky. And this whole thing, this caused a problem. Are you plugged in now? Well, it's plugged in. No, wait, no, it's not. It's plugged into the switch. Is the battery dead? I don't think it's dead. It just doesn't want to work. Oh no, do I have to restart the freaking Steam Deck again? Cause yeah, it's not recognizing the controller right now. I'm gonna have to finish the race with the Steam Deck. It's not even plugged in. It's not even plugged in. The controls, hold on. Yep. What the fuck is happening? Nope. 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 Okay, now, okay, it got really wacky now. It got really wacky now. Oh no. What a mess. Okay. Okay. This had actually never happened. 1 sec. The Steam Deck actually does not recognize its own buttons on itself. It's like not recognizing its own buttons. So that means I actually need to like restart it like from cold. Or maybe can I just sleep on sleep? Oh. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. It like trying so hard to go to sleep. It's stuck trying to go to sleep. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have to like straight up just kill it. Just kill the power to it. Also, it's burning. Damn. For your services, the deck got diagnosed with dementia. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to put up a temporary. We have to put something up here. We have to while I take care of this, we have to put on something. Here we go. Okay, hold on. 1 sec. There we go. You can stare at that. And wow, that's very blue. This is supposed to be in the back. I should probably try to put this behind the BRB. There we go. I am diagnosing. Hold on. Talk to me, Steam Deck. Oh man. What a mess. What a mess of a stream this is. So first it was because it fell asleep plugged into the TV. That was a bad thing. And then the second time it was because I forgot to plug it into power. That was another bad thing. Please don't die on me. Okay. It seemed like it did restart. If you heard Donkey Kong Go Now You Die, that was pretty much it. That's it. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. I believe he is here. I believe he is here. Let's see. Treble, are you there? I feel like I just need to have this in the corner. Yep, there he is. You are a good luck charm, Treble. You're gonna stick around for this stream, at least. Free server, thanks for the clip of having Treble with the deck. Oh, shush. Can you please function normally, please? Can you be normal? Chips is double treble. Chip, are you really sending me stuff like video editing stuff right now? It's fine. I'm sorry, Figment. We had to cut that race short because problems, but I'll make it up to you. Let's try that again. Chip says, I promised I would last night. Yeah, I know, but like...
If you can dream it, you can do it.
Alright, let's try that again. Everything's fine. We got Treble down there. He's gonna fix it. He's gonna fix it. He can fix anything.
The grand tour.
Follow the bouncing figment.
Oh, he said it. I forgot he had that. I forgot he had that phrase. Follow the bouncing figment. Cause yeah, that's something in his ride. Controller is feeling kind of weird though. Okay, well, stuff seems relatively normal. I wanted to do the whole like 2 stages for this season pass so far, but if the game is not gonna cooperate, well, more like the Steam Deck. If the Steam Deck is not going to cooperate, I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off. Also, I think I had Rumble. Am I having Rumble right now? Because I can't feel it. I think that's what feels weird about this. The Rumble is being different. I think it's because of the port I plugged the controller into. Ah. Anywho, sorry for all the interruptions and nonsense. It's what you have to deal with as a streamer. I like Figment's license plate that says One Spark. I know it's like a reference to One Little Spark, which is his song and his whole thing. But it also makes me think of the Allspark. Scrappy says, not your fault, all good, dear, and a heart. Yeah, I know, but I feel guilty when stuff just kinda goes sideways like that. I hate when like problems get so bad that I have to like cancel a stream. It really sucks when it comes to that. As if I wanted more things for Dash. He has everything.
Are we gonna race?
Let me try somebody else.
Come to win.
There's a character that I haven't used in a while that I want to use. I mean, not the ones I don't have. The ones I have that I want to use Gantu.
Nickety split mini. That's me.
I see.
Chip says, become one with the Allspark is what Cybertronians say about their dead. I'm not... I know.
Here I go.
Raring to go.
I have nothing to say about Transformers lore. Do you know that people into TF and people into Transformers are at odds with each other because everybody's trying to co-opt the TF abbreviation? It's true.
Let's do this.
That's been a problem on the internet for like 20 years now. Speaking of TF, yesterday we got together to do a tier list about like transformation. Like types of transformation, triggers, end products, that sort of thing. And boy, did things get controversial. I don't know, I enjoyed it. This is, I'm starting to think that that's how I like to divide my time now. Like, one day I get on like the stream server, and another day I get on the other server, and then I do different things in each of them. Yeah, I think I like it like that. I'm trying my freaking best to keep like movie Saturdays going. They're not always gonna be possible, but I'm trying my best. Cause yeah, last Saturday we did Flo and Ernest and Celestine. And yeah, I'm sorry that I put you through that much emotional distress. And then we freaking had like 6 legends. So it's just been like that for a while. Oh, these races. I'm gonna do Gantu still.
Have a great race, everyone!
Don't expect me to go easy on you.
Oh no. No, no. Oh no. Okay, so sudden difficulty. It's this time. It's not the Steam Deck or the stream. It's my own hair.
Let's do this.
I got my hair in my eyes. Okay. My hair got so long that it's like now it like hangs over my eyes. It reaches my, yeah. Ow. I'm kinda used to it. In the past, when I pursued it, sometimes I get trouble and like my hair gets over my eyes, and then I'm completely blinded. Or sometimes if I have to wear like a balaclava underneath, sometimes it slides over my eyes and I'm just completely blinded as well. So I've had moments where I've had to deal with not having a vision. Where did that come from? Somebody just jumped into the track.
Another resounding success.
Ah, my eyes. Okay, I'm good. I just need to like rub them because they got teary-eyed. For user says, I cried over a bird and swooned over a big musical bear. My picks for like media lately have been subconsciously just aimed towards assaulting y'all with like emotional roller coasters, especially the ones that I know are soft boys, like Frigid.
Let me at 'em.
Everyone, shut your chew hole.
Hope you're all buckled up.
I wonder how the so the characters that are actually voiced bicker a lot between each other on the road. How does it work when like character is not voiced? I guess you don't get that. That feels kind of cheap. At least they did the policy of not all the characters we add are going to be voiced after they added figments. So I'm gonna count that as a victory. Of course, Zane is playing Marvel Rivals now. He does that. I tested Marvel Rivals when it was first being like play tested back in the day. I did kinda like it, but not like it didn't grab me. I was just like, okay, yeah, this is playable. I get it. But I know it's gonna get super sweaty in the future, so I may not bother. And yeah, I haven't bothered. I tried installing it on Steam Deck, but I somehow couldn't get the controls to work properly. Also, it's very heavy, so it was taking up a huge chunk of the Steam Deck's like storage. So I decided against it because I don't game much on my actual PC anymore. So I'd rather just not. Basically, nowadays, if the game doesn't run on the Steam Deck, I'm probably not playing it. With very, very few exceptions. AKA pretty much anything VR. But you know that if I could run VR from my Steam Deck, I would. I would be doing that.
Unexpected commendation.
Fraser says, IDK, Luigi Death's there? Luigi Death's there. That hasn't been relevant in so long. Somebody's being weird in my DMs. So I'm just not going to acknowledge. Whoop.
Captain Gantu reporting.
Okay, I'm tired of you, Gantu.
What do you want?
You. I want you.
Out of my way, see?
I'm gonna use you because I'm still in the lower levels, and I can still afford to use any character I feel like using.
I'm gonna win it all.
Is Steamboat Pete public domain? I'm gonna say probably, cause like I mean he showed up in the same cartoon that is now like public domain. absolute cringe lord. Oh man, oh boy, oh jeez, oh jeez. I'm being silly, I'm sorry. Or rather, I'm not being silly enough. Because again, as I said before, I am EP. I'm doing the bare minimum of streaming. And speaking of bare minimum, don't you love getting stuck in weird spots? Hey, look, it's ink. Kind of. Wait, did I do that? No. Yeah, I did. Okay, never mind. I was thinking of something. I wasn't sure if I had done it. Frigid Silver, thanks for the clip of I want the other frick his VA voices. What? I want the other frick his VA voices? Okay, whatever that means. You just gave me a word salad. I'm just going to accept that as it is. Sorry, water. Chip says Jim Cummings. Oh, I don't know about that because I don't really care about voice actors too much. It's like
Oh no!
it's like whatever to me.
I call Flash's car.
Chip says voice of the dawn. Yeah. I guess that's a topic that I can touch on a little bit.
This car, she needs to be driven.
Problems need
Let me run.
I'm going to bring up something that happened to me at work roughly like 7 or 8 years ago.
For sure.
I had a different boss. Well, not really. Okay, hold on. Let me organize my thoughts. Okay, yes. I mean, I did have a different boss than I have now, but the context was irrelevant from that. Anyways, this is what happened. I was just at work, and then I saw that somebody came to visit us, and that someone was an old teacher of mine from college. Now, this teacher, it was not just any teacher. When I was in college, she was the teacher. She was like the most... How can I put it? She was prolific and she was always on top of things and on top of everybody. She was almost like in charge of everything, even though she wasn't. Well, I mean, she was sometimes. It's very it's very nebulous now. Anyways, I hadn't seen her in a while, and she came to visit. I don't remember the exact context. This is a very corroded memory, I gotta say. Very, very, very corroded. I can barely remember, but I remember the important part. Somehow, the topic of Rocket Raccoon came into play. I believe it may have been a T-shirt I was wearing. I believe I was wearing a T-shirt that had Rocket on it.
Nobody beats the dash.
And then I remember that this teacher said like, what? I'm trying to like piece together this memory. Basically, I'm gonna have to work backwards. Something came up, and I mentioned that I liked Rocket Raccoon. That I liked him because, of course, like I've had like a taste for him for a while. And then she said like, "Oh yeah, so you like Bradley Cooper, right?" And I was like, "Eh?" Because yeah, like I believe when I said that I was like attracted to Rocket, she understood as I'm into Bradley Cooper and his voice. And I didn't even have time to clarify. Speaking of Raccoon, I didn't even have time to clarify, to explain myself. But in my mind, I was like, no, wait, no, that's not the point. That's not it. But okay, whatever. Also, there's a bot there. I'll destroy. And Chip says the most teacher, and Chip says, "Oh wow, yeah. Sorry for the very very fuzzy memory, but it kind of had something to do like that. Essentially, people thinking that I like characters because of the actors behind them, when in reality, it's very, 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 very not true. If I'm into a character, I'm into the character. The actor is very irrelevant. To the point where I don't really go out of my way to want to meet the people who portray characters I'm into. Many of them I don't even know who voices them. I just like the character itself. I mean, would it be nice to get maybe like a custom voice clip of the voice actor saying something in the character's voice? Yes, it would be very nice. But no, I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to get that, because that seems like, I don't know, both a waste of time and often a waste of money, especially if they charge for stuff like cameos and such. I don't feel like going to a weird, like just a regular comic convention to stand in line for like a couple hours to go and see like a voice actor for like 30 seconds and like have to pay more for like a signature or like a photo. Chip says, you did get that thing from Trevor Duvall. He signed that art you got, I think. Yes, no, okay, so what I did once is that in one of the first cons I went to, which was Fiesta Equestria, it was like a brony con. That should not be a surprise to a lot of people who already know this. I went to it, and in that con, I actually had something commissioned really quick, which was the character of Iron Will from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, which is this big like Minotaur guy with Rocket Raccoon on his shoulder. I got this piece commissioned because I wanted to get it explicitly signed by Trevor Duvall, who is a voice actor that does voice both of them in some way. Like, he voices Iron Will in My Little Pony. and then he voices Rocket in specifically the the Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon, and I believe some other pieces of media. So I wanted it to be like a fun like voice actor joke. You know, when you have like art of like very unrelated characters, and it turns out that the thing that links them all is just that they just share a voice actor. Like, that's funny. I guess you could say, yeah, it was, but I don't even remember that much. It was like, oh yeah, this was a fun thing to do, but it's not like, oh, this is one of the best things I've ever done in my life. He's one of Rocket's voice actors, but that's about it. Again, I'm in it for the character, not for whoever portrays them, or even whoever creates them, which often, especially in big franchises, gets very nebulous. Because there's a lot of people involved in the creation of a character, like who thinks them up, who draws them, who models them in the case of stuff with 3D modeling, who animates them, and of course who voices them, who writes their lines. Usually, this is a bunch of completely different people. So, in the end, it's not just one person who's responsible for a character just existing. It's a lot of them. And I can't really like link the character to a specific person altogether. And I do believe that anybody who is like who just acknowledges voice actors is being a little disingenuous and giving them like way more credit than they deserve, because a character is not just the voice, it's just essentially everything surrounding them. And then there's this whole the whole like can of worms of who portrays them, and then in different pieces of media how they are written. It's a whole thing. But yeah, Chip said he signed that Are You God, I think. And Chip said that's the one. And Chip says Guardians of the Galaxy 2015. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but essentially I like characters. And I don't think too much about the people behind them. It's a little bit, I'm gonna say it's a little bit death of the author-y. A little bit death of the author-ish. The character is out there, and it's out there. And then we can do whatever we want with them. Furries are very familiar with that. Very, very, very familiar with that. So yeah. I mean, if I were to explain every single aspect of my love for characters, I could be here all night. But I mean, it is important though. Sometimes I do find it important to explain, to explain to others what I like about characters and how I like them, because people can get the wrong idea. Not in a particularly annoying way, just in a okay, so you think I like this, but not really. It's part of when people don't know you well, but it's not as grave like that. So I personally have this thing when I talk with some people that like I feel like I need to walk on eggshells with them, because they like things in a very particular way, and if you don't approach them exactly as they want to, they can take it very like personally. I don't even know if I conjugated that right. They take it personal, and that can make things difficult. In my case, it's not as dire as that. In my case, I can very much tolerate and just handle like, okay, yeah, if you're just like telling me about these things, it's fine. Like somebody sharing something like, oh, I saw this thing about this character that you like. I'm gonna be like, yeah, sure, thanks for thinking about me. But yeah, it's very, in the end, it's very complicated. It's very difficult to. I don't want to give people just like a giant like rule set of guidelines of this is how you must interact with me and this is the stuff that you're allowed to send. But it happens. Chip says, I feel that way about a certain media franchise, which I'm actually glad you don't care much about. Well, yeah, that often ends up being like the nuclear option.
I'm really good at hearing
Like,
stuff.
if somebody doesn't have an opinion about something you like, that can boil down to be the best case scenario at times. I try to see it that way. When I'm like, okay, how are people gonna see me about this? I try to see other people to be like, okay, if I think this about them, do they think the same thing about me? But it's not as simple as that. What I'm trying to say with all this, because I feel like I just went into a horrific rhetorical like tangent, is that I'm really into a lot of characters. And it's not like, oh, it's a casual interest, or, oh yeah, you like this character normally. Like, I am very not normal about the way I like characters. I consider them a big part of my own personality. I'm like, which that's already a big problem to explain to people. Probably one of the worst things that can happen when I'm meeting people and I essentially tell them too much about me and what I like, is that they end up going like, oh Rick, it's not good to make your personality like revolve around IP. And that's the first sign where I realize, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to explain my motives to this person. This person is not being receptive, and interactions that I have with them are gonna be very difficult. That's the first hurdle, essentially, to get to like be a friend, even just an acquaintance. If you don't get that part, we're gonna have some problems. Also, hi Wolk, hello. Wolk says, wow, my favorite video game, Raid Shadow Legends. I think this might be like 2 or 3 levels removed from that, so you're not that far off. Chip says, I like hearing about the Weasel's deep personal interests. Yeah. I like talking about them, but also I have my own terms of talking about them, so it's here and it's there. Woke says, also yes, I don't understand how it works for you. I completely don't get it, and that is indeed one of the reasons we did not click. Well, see, there we go. We have a perfectly good living example of that.
Oh, nobody's faster. Don't worry. I do not.
Alrighty.
I've been learning a lot about myself the last few years. It's been like, I like to compare it to a thing that I've been chiseling. It's like I started with just a rough block, or I'm gonna say probably like a slab, like a mineral slab, like a big rock. And I started with a very like just lumpy rock, and every time I had an important experience, I chiseled a little bit more of it, but I still couldn't tell what it was supposed to be. So I met people online and I started chiseling at it, and I was like, oh, maybe it's this. And I said, okay, I'm gonna call it this right now. I didn't know it was not finished, but then I like stuff happened to me that like, oh, hold on, I need to chisel a little bit more. So I did that. Started like breaking it down a little bit more and saying, wait, it's not this, it's actually this. And then it got a new name. The sculpture got a new name. I started going to furry cons and having a lot of real life interactions and experiences. I had a lot of opportunities to experiment and to do things that I never thought I would do. To be like, because I'm not really somebody who is like, oh, I'm never gonna do this. I like trying things, especially if they are like very easily facilitated. As in, if somebody provides the place, the what, the when, I'll be there and I'll try it out and I'll be like, yeah, I like this, or no, this is not for me. So yeah, year after year, con after con, I kept on like just having experiences and learning a little bit more about me, about myself, little by little. To the point where I finally got to one very crucial event where I had a big realization and I learned like, oh wait, I've had it kind of like, I had it both right and wrong from the beginning. So I had it wrong because what I thought was a big part of who I am, I was reading it completely like the wrong way. And another thing is that something that I had known about myself since I was very young turned out to be more important than I thought it was. So it just put a lot of things in context, and that's when I like said, oh, this is actually more important to me than I thought it was. And I decided to lean that way. And ever since I learned that,
Lay it on.
I've just been like
All right.
happier? Or just simply
I can do it. I know I can.
feeling like, okay, I think I get it now.
Solid gold.
In a way that I don't think I felt before.
Solid.
Before it was like, I think I'm this, but I'm not sure. But now, now it's very much, oh, this makes sense. This makes sense, this feels right. This, I can definitely lean on. But then it led to other issues, which are the ones that I already outlined. What happens when the new thing is harder to explain than anything else that came before it? What happens when it's even like harder to explain to the people closest to you? There's a lot of layers. There's a lot of layers.
Delicious.
I still don't know how to explain it to the people that need to hear it the most. But I just kind of give like hints here and there where I say, yes, this, not this. And hope that that is sufficient while I try to like figure it out myself.
A little snack, huh?
I still very much think it's a defect, but one that I'm like, I'm not even gonna try to fix it. That's just kind of the way it is. Which is also true to a lot of other things in my life. It's like, yeah, this is like defective, but I'm not even gonna try to do anything about it.
Now that's some real jungle.
Woke says the main reason was still my emotional instability and the wrong image of you I had in my head at the time. So it's more my fault, lol. Scrappy says, same here, I've learned so much, but I still have a lot to learn. It's like when you told me that so many buried gems and we barely started digging. Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, in your case, you are still very young. And I remember how things were when I was your age. And how I know that there's still a lot to uncover. Scrappy says, I can't wait to find out more things about myself. Yeah, that's why I do find it important for people to just experiment and try to like
I'm really good
do
at
a lot of
stuff.
different things. Woke says, Weasel finding his inner peace. Everything that's not my favorite video game is in parentheses because. Scrappy says, I feel bad that I've sort of been half paying attention to the conversation that has just been happening because I really love sharing self-introspection. It's okay. Wook says, Weasel, you don't have to fix yourself when it doesn't harm you. Baloo is hot. I'm glad that you can see it that way. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's not a... It's one of those things that definitely, probably more than many other things, does not hurt anyone. It's just a lifestyle thing. The fact that I want to pour my, like, interests and my affection and a lot of things about myself into characters from media, it's a very just me thing. So, I don't know. And in a way, I do think that that sets me apart from people, which is something that I'm just a sucker for. I'd be an absolute liar if I said that I don't like being different from others and standing out. It's one of my favorite things. But it would be also very silly for people to assume that I do things or I'm a certain way just to be a contrarian or just to be, like, unique. It's a consequence, not a cause. I'm into a lot of things that people are also into. I like a lot of popular things. I'm not a full hipster. I'm not like a, oh, thing is popular, I don't like it all the time. It just happens that like a lot of things are less conventional, because I do have a lot of unconventional tastes. Wook says goodbye, my favorite video game. And Wook says also Disney racing game looks fun. I wish it was not a grind fest. Yeah, me too. Me too, especially because I paid for it. Also, hi, Ruggiero, hello. Ruggiero says hello. Hi, Ruggiero, hello. Hello, hi, hello, Ruggiero. I'm gonna need the compilation of Ruggiero, hello, hello. I'm not gonna ask Stryback to do that, though. He's already done us an amazing service for like categorizing every single stream so far.
Oh, nobody's faster. Trust me.
Scrappy says hi there. Carrot W, carrot happy face. Ah. Boy, do I like to talk about myself. It's my stream. I can do that if I want.
I promise I'll only be the best by a tiny bit.
I am extremely egocentric. And you know what? That's fine. Whoever can put up with that is very, very much okay in my books. I am asleep. I am asleep. Period. No, I didn't even like really have like. I'm not sleep deprived today. I haven't been sleep deprived in a while. I have been going to sleep at a decent time. I have been actually sleeping at least 5 hours lately. So I've been getting a lot more sleep than I used to. But I am particularly sleepy today. And I blame... What do I blame? What do I blame? Alright, where's the wheel of blame? I should have a wheel of blame where I just blame something random for everything that's going wrong. I think it's just a very long week. Even though my week technically started on Tuesday this week because I had Monday off. I think I'm just not quite burnt out. I've just been taxed. Just a lot. And probably also just thinking about whatever's coming in the future, which is the award stuff. Again, another thing, I would definitely be lying if I said that stuff, the award stuff, doesn't stress me out. It's like every year it's essentially a marathon of video editing, which yeah, I don't have to do, but it kind of became a tradition. I don't know. So now I just kind of do it without fail every year. I mean, it's a nice tradition. I think it sets the stream apart from others. But also, yeah, it's a lot of effort for something that may get like seen a little, and then that's it. Like, I feel like I'm doing the work that somebody would do if they had like a big channel, like a moderately big channel with like at least 50. Let's not be too ambitious. Like 50 concurrent viewers. Sure. The amount of work I put in is probably for that kind of quality. I don't know, I really hope I get some more help this year, because thinking about having to do all that editing is like stressing me out a little. It doesn't help also that stuff at work is kinda started piling up out of nowhere. I already like planned out my entire work week next week. So that's something that's at the forefront. Chip says a long week, so yeah, even though it was just a 4-day weekday work week. But not really, because I have to do overtime tomorrow again. I mean, I don't have to. I'm doing it voluntarily because I'm trying to build up days that I'm gonna need in March. Also, it's just another task from my job now. It kind of became a staple. Something that I can't really escape from, which is that thing I mentioned of observing classes and taking notes on them. It's something that has been tasked to me because I am just kind of, I don't know, in the right conditions to do. Because it's something that happens on Saturdays. Not a lot of people want to work on Saturdays. Like, not a lot of people want to get up. Oh. Do I have it? Okay, cool. Not a lot of people want to work on Saturdays, and not a lot of people want to get up early in the morning on a Saturday to sit down in a classroom in the back for 4 hours taking notes and just keeping your attention on every single thing that the teacher and the students do. It's tedious, yeah. But like, the conditions I'm in are perfect for that, because it's something that is required, and it just so happens that I need to do overtime. I need to build up hours. So the conditions are just perfect. It works out for them, it works out for me. So it's something that I end up doing. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on Saturdays for the time being. Basically, if I don't have something to do on a given Saturday, I'm working. Like next week, I'm not gonna be doing work on Saturday because I'm gonna be doing something on Saturday next week. But then the week after that, I don't have anything to do. Meaning, I'm gonna work overtime. And then the week after that, I don't have anything to do. No, wait. I think the week after that, I do have to travel, meaning I will not be working then. So it's essentially there's just two options this semester. I either work or I travel on a Saturday. Work or travel. I don't think I'm gonna be having a quiet Saturday at home in a while, which is fine. It's a compromise that I'm willing to accept, considering the circumstances of the time that I'm gonna be needing next month. It's a nice arrangement. Not a lot of people can say that they are allowed to just take a couple days off from work. No, not days, weeks. Not everybody can say that they can take 2 weeks off from work. Then again, some jobs just straight up have built-in PTO, which is, I guess, that means paid time off. Yeah,
You mean right now?
many jobs do have that built in. It's like jobs that say like, oh, you can take this many days off. You just kind of have to like let us know in advance. In my case, it's different.
At least they let me run.
In my case, I don't get any like built-in paid time off, but I have vacations. I have like outlined vacation days. I have many weeks of vacation every year, which I must admit they are not always in the most convenient of placements during the year, which is why sometimes I have to take other days off. I've been like allowed to juggle my days off here and there, but sometimes I do have to like, okay, if I want to take a day off, I need to work on a different day. I must pay for my time off, which is just a fancy way of shuffling things around. And I'm okay with that. It's a condition again that not everybody has, and I try to be as smart as possible with it so that I can make it work in my advantage, so that I can continue with my fairly unique lifestyle of traveling, doing things, going places. So yeah, it's fine. I can deal with it. We Well, at least I learned the layout of this track already. I don't know where I was going with this. Chip says the fact is you have a surprisingly flexible job. Yeah, no, it's in part I owe it to my bosses, my immediate bosses, because the place I work for overall, it's not that flexible. It just happens that my immediate bosses are. They are all very willing to like accommodate my special travel needs, and I'm like very okay with that. Why is 6 unlocked? Oh, level 30, that's why. I can't do level 30. Okay, so I think I did everything. But I'm still gonna do a different type of racing. I'm gonna do a few of these. Chip says, and it works in favor of your lifestyle. Yep, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Trade Service says, honestly, I applaud your ability to keep strong. It's not that much of a struggle. I'm gonna say a lot of people have it so much harder than I do. And I think it's them that must be applauded. In my case, I just got lucky. I just got lucky and that's it.
Raw diggity dog! Mickey Mouse, at your service.
I'm gonna try to earn a few of these. But I mean, things aren't that like peachy, I guess is the word I would use.
This is gonna be a great race.
I don't know. I don't know what people want. I'm just kind of cruising. Just don't expect anything from me, and we're good. Remove all expectations. Oof. Trade Services, I'm cooking something for you right now. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I am more than open if anybody wants to like bring up anything specific,
This is gonna be a great race.
because otherwise I'm just gonna keep spiraling into navel gazing, and I don't think we want that. Let's not spiral. It's what happens when you just kind of let things wander. I don't know, I like Tiny Tiger. That's my response to a lot of things. I like Rocket Raccoon. I like Wendell Fortnite. I'm seeing hallucinations now on the track. I'm seeing things that are not there. Huh. Scrappy says, you're the perfect person for me, honestly. I understand that we are all flawed and whatnot, but I really just look up to you. You have a lot more wisdom than anyone I've met, and I know your word is infallible, but still I trust your judgment. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Why is this like giving me so much trouble with the internet? I have 2 bars of internet. And I don't know why this game is so reliant on internet when I'm playing offline. Chip says, alright, my friend is here to pick me up for the fur meet. Catch you later, Whis. Alright, see ya then. Trade services, Mickey's music thing gives me anxiety. I know, it's kind of weird. Sorry for abusing it, but you know, it's the thing that you have. Is this thing gonna get stuck here just because the internet is just slightly iffy? I feel like if I disconnect myself, it's probably gonna be worse. What to do, what to do, what to do. Yep, this is not working. Can I try getting the internet like connected? Because again, we're still very much in troubleshoot mode. I don't know why a restart of the Steam Deck made it go like, no, there's no internet. Bad. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to fix that. But you. My bad. Alright, can we go online? Select here to... Oh. Dang it. So yeah, it was the Wi-Fi. It was kind of iffy on the Steam Deck. I had to restart it. Man.
Gosh, it's great to be here.
Do I have to do the second race? Oh no, it did save the... It did save the race. I think?
Whoopee!
Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this race, whichever it is.
Hello, fellow racers. I can do this.
I'll see you at the finish line real soon.
Sorry, we're gonna get more of Mickey's weird thing. Here we go. Oh, it is the next race. Okay. I think I just need the weekend. I'll be fine. I'll be fine come next week, maybe. I mean, we have activities tomorrow. After work, we have movies. We have a couple of movies that I wanted to show Scrappy for a while. I watched them several times myself, but just to showcase them. And then, oh yeah, Saturday. On Saturday, no, not Saturday. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm sleepy. Sunday. On Sunday, we're having my super special, awesome Super Bowl. I'm sorry, the big game TM viewing party. So that we can judge the ads, as we know, the most important part of that. Producer says the rats have been jumping me. What does that mean? So yeah, I guess be sure to join us tomorrow, Sunday, on Monday for the stream. And then we have Tailspin. We still need to finish Tailspin, so it's very important that we watch more episodes of that. And then we have another stream. And then Thursday, I don't have any concrete plans for Thursday, but I'm probably gonna come up with something. And then on Friday, I don't think I'm streaming, because I believe if everything works out, Zane's coming to visit. It's Valentine's Day, so I also have to do some stuffs with Scrappy. I'm gonna try to... Whoop. Well, that's new. That had never happened. So I'm gonna make time for that as well. And then on Saturday, I'm still gonna be out and about. But I may also have movies planned for that Saturday. I'll get back to you on that. Still haven't decided. And then I'm probably going to dedicate this Sunday after that to just vigorous video editing. Just as much video editing as I can muster. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing the whole anniversary week. Just video editing. And then when that's over, I'll rest. I'll take a big rest. Thumbs up. Oh, I'm glad these count for the golden pass as well. I know.
Oh gosh, that was amazing.
Alright, Donald, let's do yours. So yeah, I have the next several days really just kind of packed. But I'm trying to be there. I'm trying to be there and I'm trying to be present and just get involved in things instead of just getting stuck in my little loop of games. Well, no, I'm gonna be more specific. Instead of getting stuck in my loop of phone games and YouTube videos, because that's been a tough one to manage. It's been a tough loop to break out from. I mean, I lost Disney Mirrorverse, which was, to be honest, it was a big part of that loop. And also Animal Crossing Pocket Camp now demands less of my time than it used to. So that's a good thing. But I still very much still dedicate a lot of time to phone games. Less than before, but still a fair amount of time. And that's without counting the Balatro playing that I sneak in here and there. I don't actually play that much Balatro. Like a few minutes? And I mean, we're gonna have a Balatro stream at some point. Probably in a couple of weeks. Probably. I was so close to doing a Balatro stream today, but I said, nah, it's too early. The last one I did was like fairly recent. Also, is this a foggy stage? I mean, yeah. I kind of already know the layout of the track, so it's not as effective, but it is kind of annoying. Also, if you see like decreased frame rates, that is not the stream, that is the game. The game is actually like lagging a little. I'm gonna blame the fog. Which is funny because fog in games was originally introduced to help with games being laggy. And now it's the fog that is making them laggy. I've been having some trouble with public transportation the last few days, I want to say. So as you know, this last year I started taking the bus to and from work because it was a lot more convenient to do now than it used to be. And taking the bus actually has advantages over going just taking a car ride because of the way that the bus currently works. because the buses here in my city have their own lanes, which, I mean, was admittedly a detriment to everybody who uses cars. Because now there's less lanes for cars and more lanes that are for the exclusive use of buses. To the point where there's sometimes cars that decide to take the bus lane just because they can, which causes disruptions in the bus service. There's also still people that jaywalk right in front of buses, which also cause issues. Because, boy, is Mexico's jaywalking culture like a whole thing. Yeah, sure, cities should be like made to allow for people to just like move as they wish. But when the city is basically built for the transit of cars, it is more dangerous than like rebellious, I guess, is how I would put it. You have instead of just people just very recklessly just cutting off cars, just kind of running across like very densely what's the word? Just very busy avenues. People just like running across 3 lanes of like fast traffic. It's just a few steps removed from running across the highway. Imagine that. Well, in any case, the system is fine. The bus system is perfectly fine. It works. It functions. It's a little expensive, but it's still cheaper than gas. So, and for the purposes of what I use transportation for, which is just back and forth from my workplace and home, it works. It just works. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. The thing I was not prepared for is that as soon as classes started for college students, as soon as their semester began, things got way more chaotic. So the buses were not that like busy. But as soon as students returned, yeah, the buses are essentially like packed full of students in the afternoon at least. Not so much in the morning. In the morning it has been like, the situation has been fairly tolerable. Mostly because I do take my bus earlier than I believe most students would. In my experience, a lot of students like to cut it really close. As in, if their class starts at 8 a.m., they'll probably be leaving from their homes at like 7:30. Cause yeah, they just want to take the minimum time. People don't want to be early. And it's just something that I can't relate to.
I rotated my tires and everything. I'll be faster than a penguin on a pogo stick.
This is how I personally do it. My work hours start at 8 a.m. What I do is I wake up at 6 a.m.
This is going to be fun.
I wake up at 6 a.m. and then start getting ready. And I try to leave from home around 6:45, 6:50 because it's still a bit of a walk to the nearest bus stop. It's barely a walk, but it's still a little bit of a walk. So by 7 a.m. I'm already at the bus stop waiting. If I get lucky, a bus will show up almost immediately. If I'm not, I sometimes do have to wait like 5, 10, 15 minutes even. Especially if I get unlucky and I get to the bus station right after a bus just left. Which has happened a few times. So, yeah, usually I get on a... I'm by 7:10, I'm already on a bus, usually. And it doesn't take too many stops from my house to my workplace.
This is gonna be a great
It
way
takes
to
like,
kitten
I want to
whispers
say
and take
5, 6, or 7 bus stops, which are really fast. The bus essentially just stops at a bus stop for less than 20 seconds. Less than 20 seconds. It just drops people off, picks people up, and goes off as fast as it can, which I completely respect. It just makes the system way more efficient than if the bus were to wait for people to get on, or just wait for something to happen. I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much if it was like that, but no, it's just 20 seconds. People get off, people come on, sometimes even less than that. And yeah, by let's say that around 7:30, so that you can see, like, it doesn't take that long. By 7:30 to 7:35, I reach my bus stop and I get off. And from there, it is pretty much just a straight shot to my workplace. Like, it's a walk that would take me less than 5 minutes. But instead, because my work stuff starts at 8 a.m. and I'm essentially early, what I like doing is I like to take a detour and I just go and take a walk. I essentially make the path from the bus stop to my workplace as long as possible. Also, did my watch disconnect? Hold on, let me see, because it seemed like it did. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I usually take a bit of a walk. It's like half a mile, I think. I just circle around a few blocks. I mean, I have a set path. I use the Pokemon Go like route feature, so I have a set path that I follow. But yeah, usually I do that route, and when I finish, the end of the route essentially ends at my workplace. So I end the route, and then boom, I'm at my building. And when I get there, it's usually like 7:45. So even though I get there in time, even though I take a whole detour, even though I take a leisurely walk, I'm still early. So yeah, I shouldn't have to wake up that early, like 2 hours before my before the time I have to punch in. I just like starting my day early. and I like being able to cram in some activities before work. I feel like you do need that kind of buffer. You I feel like it's not great when you go from like being in bed to like sitting at your desk at work in less than 30 minutes. You do need some kind of buffer time, which is what my morning routine usually is, what it's supposed to do. So, hey, I get to squeeze in some steps in the morning. That's all that matters. I do like walking. Whoa. I don't know. I really don't know where I was going with that. I guess I just mentioned it. Fraser says, I always panic that I'm gonna be late, but I'm there 0 minutes early. Oh, weird. Oh, Fraser server meant 10 minutes early. Yeah, I mean, that's also why I wake up like so early. Like, what if something goes wrong? There's a lot of things that can go wrong in my morning routine. Like, what if the shower is not available? What if somebody's holding the shower in the morning? What if I don't know, what if the bus takes too long to come? What if I bump into something in the morning before work? What if I get to my workplace and I don't know, something happens that doesn't allow me to punch in? All those things. I like to consider all those things. I very much rather be early. I do believe in punctuality. I mean, I know that it doesn't seem that way because of how many times I start the stream late. I mean, it happened today. I don't know, with the stream it's like, I often feel confident that yeah, I can get the stream set up in like 10 minutes. And then stuff happens. And turns out that's not true, and I end up taking way longer. And yeah, my bad, I guess. But yeah, I can't really be early all the time. So sorry about that. I can be early if I'm like really like actually prepared into wanting to like stream something badly and I need every minute that I can. Every minute that I can have. Man, this game is really grindy.
I knew I could do it.
Because I love that one of the goals in this game is to do the 3 difficulty races with each character. Like, okay. Sure, let's do another one. Oh, this one, like, I barely qualified for this one. I'm still gonna try. It's the last ticket I have. So I don't know, maybe after this one I'll be done. Because I pretty much ran out of things to do.
Diggity dog! I'm excited!
One victory coming right up. This is going to be fun.
I guess you have been well updated on my concerns. And this has been your segment of what's going on in Rick's brain. There you go. You get an exclusive preview of everything. And yeah, after playing this game, every other racing game is ruined for me. I don't think I can do Mario Kart anymore. And I'm not even thinking about Crash Team Racing, because that's one of the games that perished in my tragic loss, and I haven't been able to get another copy of it. I don't know, money has been kind of tight. It's not like I can just go on eBay and just be like, ooh, this game, I need to get it. Like, it's not.
This is so exciting.
It's not a priority. Getting the games back is not a priority right now. I want to get them all back eventually. I'm trying to rebuild my collection, but it's very much not a priority. Wow, what a mess this is. Yeah, right now our priority is to essentially save for our March trip. I've been trying not to spend too much, but it's been hard, you know? I keep finding like very good deals on things that I've wanted for a while. So I end up being tempted by the evil mistress that is eBay and the fancy boots that I like to have. And furry merch. Furry merch too. I guess all the spending I don't do at cons, I just do online. Afraid are you done with the thing? I'm like 2 races away from being done. It's kind of a bad one to do in the fog, because I don't really remember the layout. Me neither. Let's see how many. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Why am I in 7th freaking place? Of all the places to be 7th is a really shitty one. I need to go up. Yeah, third is fine. It's not perfect, but it's better. I'm gonna try to get. I need to get there. I need to get first. Damn it! That's why I keep getting bad places. Cause I get bad. Oof. Oh, there's the Mickey thing. Well, I also have a power. Whee! Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I have no idea what the fuck is it. No, no, don't win. No, I wanna win. No, get out of the way, 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 get out of. Damn it! No, I didn't do it. Crap. I'm still on top. Could it be actually exciting races? Well, this one was bad because of the fog. Oh no, 2 Mickeys.
This is so exciting!
It's just a big old mushroom. I hate how the latest meme has been just singing mushrooms. That's what you get for trying to overtake. People have been really into singing mushrooms. Come on, come on. Yeah. This is how you cut. This is how you cut it. This is how you cut it. Man, this is just like visual nonsense. What visual nonsense this race has turned into. Just noise. This is just visual noise. So many visual effects that don't really mean anything. Just flashy for the sake of flashy. I mean, I still like it, but no flashiness. Am I alone? Can I do this? Yes.
What a marvelous day!
Alright, I think I did it. Ah. Scrappy says, sorry, I haven't been saying much. I just don't have anything new to say and a crying face. I figured. Also, hi, Discharge. Hello.
Thank you all.
Yeah, you're vain. But yeah, I ran out of tickets for this, so I'm just gonna see what I can buy in the store. I think I have like universal credits. Yeah. Man, I have a lot of universal credits. Alright, let's gacha. The gacha aspect in this game is kinda weak. Like, they give you things, but like, look how little they give you. They give you like one piece of things that you need like 15, 45, 25 off. So, it's very insubstantial. This game is a bit stingy in that regard. Which doesn't really make much sense to me, considering I paid full price for this game. So I'm a little bit salty that they are like treating me like a free-to-play player. But I guess that's just how this thing works. If I'm not mistaken, there's not much else to do with these credits, so they all just get spent in these boxes. Distress says, I only have something new to say once every 5 days or so I think you shouldn't stress about your much faster pace of that. Yeah, well, I mean, I never run out of things to say. If I do, well, if it looks like I do, it's just I'm holding back. Or like I have things that I'd like to say, but I can't say Wolfman. Oh, hey, I forget Wolfman was in this. But no, yeah, I usually do have things to say. I just don't say them. Because they are either not relevant or like not stuff that I feel like sharing just out in the open. Well, at least some things are being unlocked. Free service is finished. Okay, I'll see. Scrappy says, sigh. Frigid has something for you. X underscore underscore X, which is not a good sign. Oh. Oh, wow, okay. Wow. That took you a while. But I can see why. Okay, let me show this. Unbelievable. Yeah, this pretty much summarizes the stream. Why can't you be normal? Screams in troubleshooting. Oh man. Oh, this is not gonna make any sense to anybody that was not here. Also, it makes it look like I'm angry at Treble, and I'm like, I'm not. I really am not. I'm the opposite. I love Treble so much. Like, so much. By the way, as always, credit to that flying furry for the original gift that we've been abusing tonight. It's just so good. Scrappy says also, yeah, a lot of stuff isn't really interesting slash I don't think it's worth sharing with here because it's so beyond autistic XD. No, I get that. I completely get it. Sorry, what did I get? Oh, okay. Sorry, I clicked the open loot box button. But yeah, no, I love this. This makes no sense outside of context, but yes. Also, that's a very dramatic drawing of me. That's great. That's just great. It's very situational. It's an extremely specific meme, but it works. I'm sorry, baby. I'm not angry at you, says Rick to the Steam Deck. But yeah, Scrappy said treble is the love, and then a heart. Fraser says it was good practice for expressions. I do like being used for practice. Scrappy says I love hearing you talk about art pieces. I want you to make comments on all my art, and then a plushie uwu. I mean, I comment on things every now and then. I often, again, it's not that I don't have stuff to say. It's that I have, I have a take on this. Well, not specifically on commenting on your stuff, but on commenting on some pieces of art in general. Some people don't like the way I approach their drawings, and I know it. I know that. Some people draw things like they draw this cool like pinup of like characters and stuff, and then I go there with my comments and I just say, "Ooh, I like his boots." And some people, some artists do take that very seriously, as in like they really don't like it when that happens, and I understand. You draw something, you have a specific intent, and then somebody fixates on something that you did not consider to be that important. It's like, it's I don't know. It like, imagine there's like a painting in an art gallery, and then somebody shows up and says, "I really like the frame," or "I really like the card with all the info on the piece," but they're not really looking at the thing. They're commenting on really just the stuff that you wouldn't expect somebody to care about. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, that's just how it is. I'm sorry, that's what I'm noticing. The things I am guilty about, though, are other things, such as the times when I just complain. I almost always do it in jest, though. When like somebody draws something like very like regularly furry, and it like a bear pawed character, and I say, "Oh, if he had boots, ... And like I do it in jest with with people, with artists that already know me, and they know I'm just like I'm half joking, cause yeah, of course I would like it I would like it better if it had boots, but also, like, I'm not like reducing your thing to that. In most cases, I just say nothing. If I see a piece of art that I like have absolutely no attachment to, and I have nothing to say, I just don't say anything. But if there's something that I can at least very, 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 very tangentially latch onto, such as just straight up just pointing out the footwear of the character, I'll do it. I'll do it because I'm that bitch. Scrappy says, no, I know, I'm just Bab. And Scrappy says, sometimes people do that with images sent, like if you forget to crop something out, they'll point it out and it's like, ah. Brigitte says, it's hard to judge the seriousness of a comment on the internet. Yeah, yeah. And I feel like people just need to be on the lookout for that. If you're posting your stuff online, people are gonna comment on it, and you have no idea what they're gonna say, or if they're trolling you, or if they are just being genuine. Or the biggest sin of them all, apparently, if somebody neurodivergent comments on your thing and decides to focus on something specific that gets their attention, if you get mad at that, I have beef with you. I officially have beef with you. If you're posting stuff online in a space where you have not explicitly disabled comments, if you are like, if you're posting something and people can just comment on it openly, and there comes somebody who is like not trolling you, not insulting you, but just pointing something out that got their attention, in like, maybe it's weird, but it's not insulting in any way. That's just what's gonna be. Scrappy says, I don't get mad at it. I'm guilty of it myself. X3 face. And Scrappy says, I point out fire alarms whenever I can. See, I know that. And I know you will. And some people don't get that. And that's why I jump out to defend you whenever somebody like wants to give you shit about it. Because it's not fair. Bing bong. Also, it's not like one way only. In the past, there have been artists that actually troll me on purpose, and I'm like, well played, sir. Just well played. There was this one artist, this one time, who did. I am almost certain that it was a social experiment with me as the subject. They posted an image, like a character. A character. It was for a Affinity post, I believe. It was a character with really cool boots. And so, of course, I jumped at it. I jumped for it. I went and commented like, "Oh, those are like really those are really cool boots. They came out really nice." And then I just left the comment and I forgot for a bit. And then later I came back and I had a reply. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess he replied to my comment, sure. And then I checked the reply and the reply said, "What are you talking about?" So I scrolled upwards to look at the drawing again. And it was the same drawing, but this time the character was not wearing anything on his legs. The character was bare-pawed. And I just immediately like gasped IRL. I said, "Oh, son of a fuck." So the guy went through the trouble of making an alternate version where he just like had a version without boots and replaced it. He replaced the file. So he was actively baiting me knowing I would do that, knowing I would point that out, and he just swapped it out just to make me, like, just to troll me. Yeah. I'm never gonna forget about that. Regina says they edited it out. I feel like he had two versions. Like, he had two versions ready. I think he drew like the bear pod one and then drew boots on top of it, and he submitted that one first and then switched it out after I put my comment down. That is like nefarious. I applaud the jape, but it was it was extremely nefarious. Fritzer says petty little bitch. I mean, I've been petty too. Like, I respect the hustle. It's probably one of the best like ways I've ever been hustled. Like, it blew up on my face. So I haven't made too many comments of that regarding for Affinity, where I know people can replace files like that. I know that in Twitter you can't do that shit, so I still do it there. I still do my weird comments on Twitter. Scrappy says new subject to kill. Yeah, I know. And Scrappy says pettiness is fun though. I am aware. That's why I'm like not mad at it. I'm just like baffled. I am very petty myself. I've done things for the sake of pettiness alone. I've done a lot of things that are extremely petty. I mean, if you really want to stretch it out, this one time I took down a cult because of petty reasons. Because I didn't get my way, I decided to take down a cult. But yeah, that's a story for another day. Oh, I love the Intergalactic Police. These guys are fun. What's something else? There was something really petty that I did recently also. What was that? I remember I did something just as petty. For your services, slay? Question mark? There was something else that I did that was also incredibly petty, very, very, very recently. Oh yeah, okay. I'm not going to tell this story. I've told it in private to friends. I'm not gonna tell this story here, because I don't want to leave a record. I don't want to admit to it openly. But I'm just gonna say it's something that happened at a con, and many people would see it as petty. It was completely harmless, but it was just me acting out on, like, me just being like, oof, this guy is like, I'm gonna have a little fun at the expense of this guy. And then I just did like the silliest, most like harmless thing. And I just giggled at myself, and then nothing happened. It's the equivalent of like seeing a poster in a wall and then just drawing a mustache on it. But it was not that. I didn't do that. Freight Services Con. Yeah, I did get a con. Freight Services don't want you to leave a muddy paw print on the internet. I've already left so many muddy paw prints on the internet. I don't want to leave more. I already have a lot of tracks. I don't know. If I started going with every single story I have of like pettiness and like really dumb things that have happened with people, I would be here for a while. Speaking of being here for a while, what is that? What is that? Is that a mail? Inbox. What is inbox? Oh, save the world. What are you, Fortnite? Man, there's a lot of these now. Get racers. Oh, you can't do this because you don't have these racers. Well, screw you. I'm sorry I don't have all the racers that you want me to have. That's it, I'm done. Scrappy says my paw print is disastrous, XD. I bet, yeah. Anyways, I am more than done. This was a very, very, very aimless stream, but at least I managed to just do something with it. It's better than not streaming at all. So yeah. Thank you very much for coming. For you, server, thanks for the clip of disc, knee, fork, knife. These are just words that you strung together. There he is. I can't believe we have 3 hammer trebles on screen right now. For the services, at least I was able to make that piece. Yeah, you turned a disastrous stream into just kind of like, oh, yeah, that happened. Scrappy says, good night, my dearest. Let's get some good rest and prepare to watch some greats tomorrow in the heart. Love you with all my power and all my heart, and I'll be sure to kiss you with all the scroopiness. Mwah. I know that. I don't doubt it. 1 second. So yes, if you want to engage in some extracurriculars with me, we got movies tomorrow on the server, and on Sunday we have the Superb Owl, where we analyze the current I don't know, marketing ecosphere in the US? I don't know. Something like that. Essentially, if you watch the Game Awards with me, you know how fun it is to watch things with me, so you might want to come to that. And if you are not interested in all that, well, then I'll see you again on Monday. Where I'll just be playing a game that I haven't quite finished yet. So I'm just gonna go back to that. So thank you very much for coming to this. Have a good night, have a good evening, afternoon, day, morning, or whatever you have on your side of the planet, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Awards week is soon to come. We still have 1 extra week before that, but next week is going to be very important for the awards, even though it's not award season yet, but it's getting there. So your participation will be required. All right. Well, that's it. This was Rick, that we so that you know, signing off for now. Okay then. Bye. And thanks again, Treble. Bye.